Hello everyone and welcome back to our Java mini class. In this lesson we're going to look at Java syntax and basic constructs. So let's go ahead and get started. In this lesson we'll cover Java's core syntax and basic constructs. Topics include variables, data types, operators, and control flow statements. Detailed code examples and instructions on compiling and running the code are also provided. So let's go ahead and take a look. Java syntax defines how programs are written and interpreted. Influenced by C and C++, it's designed to be readable, clear, and simple. In Java, variables are used to store data values and must be declared with a data type. Common data types include int, double, char, boolean, and string. Examples include int age equals 25 and string greeting hello Java. You can look at some of the other examples on the code listing as well. In Java, variables are containers for storing data values. Each variable must be declared with a data type, which determines the kind of data that it can hold. Java includes several common data types: char for single characters, boolean for true-false values, string for text sequences, int for whole numbers, and double for decimal values. In this slide, not only do we see the variable declarations, but we see their initializations as well, and it shows integer, double, char, boolean, and string variables, and providing examples again not just of their declaration but of their initial values as well. So go ahead and give that a look. Java supports various operators for performing operations on variables and values. These include arithmetic operations like the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and the modulus operation as well, and relational operators like equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. And there's examples of this on this code fragment as well. In programming, there are three main types of operators: arithmetic operators for basic math, relational operators for comparison, and logical operators for combining Boolean expressions. Control flow statements in Java determine the flow execution based on conditions. Key statements include if, else, switch, and loops. Examples on this code fragment show how if-else checks conditions, switch matches cases, and uses a for loop for printing numbers. Conditional statements like if and else execute code blocks based on conditions. For example, if a number is greater than 0, the program prints a message. A switch statement is a multi-way branch statement that executes one block of code among many. The program checks the value of a variable and matches it to a case and executes the corresponding block of code. This really results in much more easily maintainable code than having a whole series of if and else statements to have one bank of switch statements where one particular value can branch to many different portions of the code. So that's the switch statement. Java includes basic constructs like loops, which are used to execute code repeatedly. Common loops are for, while, and do while. To compile and run a Java program, save the code with a .java extension and compile it using JAVAC or javac and run it with the java command. The output will then appear in the terminal. To save your Java code, ensure the file has a .java extension and the file name matches the class name. For instance, if your class is basic syntax, you should save it in a file basicsyntax.java. And please note that this is case sensitive, particularly on Linux machines. You'll want to make sure that you have the case sensitive name with the capital B and the capital S. To compile your Java code, open the terminal, navigate to your .java's file directory, and use the command javac basicsyntax.java. And if it's successful, a basicsyntax.class.class file will be generated. To run the compiled Java program, use the command java and file name, where it will find the filename.class file. The output will be shown in the terminal or command prompt. In summary, in this lesson we explored Java's basic syntax and constructs, including variables, data types, operators, and control flow statements. These are essential for creating simple and complex applications. Practical examples help illustrate these concepts, and you can look at some of those examples in the upcoming lab. Well, that's it for this lesson. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.